Hello there, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week starting April 29th, running through May the 5th, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, May the 5th. I have already cleared your cards for the reading, and now what I'm doing is I'm just putting the final shuffle on them before I put them down on the table. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay, so Aries, let's just start at the start. We're going to start with your environment. An environment is any place where you have energy or effort invested. And what I'm seeing is that in your environment, you are sharing space with somebody who is possibly a water sign, probably female. Doesn't have to be a water in their sun sign. It could be in their moon or their rising. But basically, what you're looking at more is you're sharing space with somebody who's probably a female or else maybe a more submissive type of male personality. And this person is very much in touch with their emotions, very much able to relate their emotions when it's appropriate and release emotions when it's appropriate. But somebody who is very comfortable to be around. I think you feel very comfortable talking to this person, and they feel very comfortable talking to you. This feels like a really great friend type of situation that you're sharing your space with, whichever environment that we're talking about here. Now, next I'm looking at subconscious leanings. Looks to me, Aries, like you want to do some traveling, and your subconscious is working out how you're going to do that, who you're going to do that with, when you're going to do that, where you're going to do that, all of those things around travel. Your subconscious is working on unraveling any knots so that you can actually do the traveling that you would like to do. Next thing I'm looking at is learning style or communication style for you, Aries. So when we're looking at learning style, I do feel like you guys are very sharp. You're able to pick things up very quickly, especially as it pertains to this particular life cycle. So learning a lot, learning it quickly, getting it down pat. Once you've got it, you've got it. There's not a lot of going back, rehashing. You've got the information and you start putting it to good use. Now, as far as communication style, I do feel like there are a lot of deep emotions running around in you, Aries, this week. And I think that for the communication style, what you're doing is you are really just showing the surface of those emotions to most people. A few people are going to know the real depths of your emotions, but most people are just going to know about the surface because of how you're communicating. Next thing that we have coming up talks to me about work. Let's see. So when we have work, looks to me like a lot of you are going to be traveling for work at some point during this week, away from home. Or maybe it's that you have long hours that are keeping you away from home, but one way or the other, work is keeping you away from home during the week. The other thing that we have coming up in our work, I feel like you're trying to get more comfortable with being away from home or with going to a certain place away from home. You're really working on trying to come to peace with that. It looks like there may be some place that you're required or that you're needed or that you're wanted, and you would really like to be there. And so you're actually, some of you are really working on just being okay with being there. Now, for some of you, this is an anxiety type issue, straight up. That's all it is. I shouldn't say that's all it is because that can be kind of a big deal. But for others of you, this is that wherever it is that you're trying to make yourself feel better about being, you may be trying to make yourself feel better about being there because you anticipate running into somebody there who's not, um, let's just say, your favorite person, and you're not expecting a good experience out of that. So you're trying to come to some kind of peace with that and decide how you want to handle that situation. So that's inner work. Willie Dog's mama, what are you saying here? I know you're not Aries, yes. I was spot on the Pisces. I was spot on the Scorpio one for this last week too, unfortunately. So I don't remember if Pisces was not that hot either, I don't think. Anyway, I hope you get good news as well. Let's see. Let me move on to what are we looking at next? Next, we are looking at that part of your personality that's being grown or expanded during the week, Aries. The theme that we have coming up here is celebration. There is definitely something for you guys to celebrate, and I think you are going to be celebrating with others. By the way, I forgot to say it at the front of this video, but this is a general reading, so not everything I see here will apply to every single Aries who watches this video. If you would like to have a private reading where I look at your specific energies, all you have to do is contact me to set that up. My contact information is all on my website, www.amista.info, I-N-F-O. That sign always comes up in your readings. Gotcha. Okay, so next thing that we're looking at for Aries for the week starting April the 29th is those things that you stand for. It looks to me like there's a little one in your sphere of influence. Doesn't have to even be a little one, might be like a teenager or a young adult, but this is a younger person. And she has a lot of good ideas, and she has her life in front of her, and she may be a little bit naive about what she thinks that she can accomplish, but if people would quit telling her she couldn't do things, she would probably surprise everybody at what she would get accomplished. And I think you're standing up for this person. So someone may be sort of coming at you and maybe complaining about this young person and saying, she's such a pain in the butt. She wants to do this. She wants to do that. She thinks she's going to change the world with all this stuff. It's not really going to happen. Why do I have to jump through all these hoops? It may even be like a younger boss where you work. And so you're defending that person. You're saying, hey, you know what? If we don't shut her down, she might actually believe in herself enough to actually do what she thinks she can do. All right, so next, let's look at la da 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 da. How other people perceive you. Other people see you as being in a pretty good place, Aries. They see that you have choices in front of you, and really none of your choices are bad choices. So whatever you choose, you're going on a good path. That's how other people perceive you. Next thing I have is the lesson or experience of the week. So this is a theme. This is like the pivotal theme where something happens that sort of changes the energy for the rest of the week. So what I'm seeing is there's something here about work. Now I have the Eight of Pentacles is my work card. And what I'm looking at is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I can tell you that for me, that can mean a couple of things. That can mean areas that you're taking some time off work or there's no work towards the end of the week that you're not going to be working. Maybe you're taking Thursday or Friday or Thursday and Friday off. Okay. This can also, for those of you that were talking about some kind of relationship thing, this can also talk about not being able to work things out. Like, you've tried everything and it's just you're not able to work it out. And as you're realizing that you're not able to work this out, I think you're getting defensive. You're like expecting, okay, there's going to be another interaction, attack, plea, whatever it's going to be. And so you're getting ready. You're preparing for that. And I think that, you're able to prepare for that in the way that you want to, whether that's in a way that allows for healthy, open communication between the two of you so that maybe you can work things out, or whether you're preparing because you just want to defend yourself because you feel like this person is going to be attacking you because you didn't do exactly what they wanted you to do. Either way, I think whatever your preparation, whatever angle you're going with for your preparation, you're going to be, that preparation is going to be successful. Okay. That's what I see. And then the ultimate, what I have at the end of the week, the last thing that shows up here is, I really think that this is more about relationship than about actually missing work. Because towards the end of the week, what I have is I have an ex that's coming back or somebody that's coming back from the past. And you're not so happy to see them, but they want to talk about the past and try to make things go forwards. Okay. So that's what I have coming up for you, Aries. And it looks like whatever that is with that person, it seems like it just really breaks down at the end of the week. And it looks like, maybe if they would wait to come back like sometime next week, you might be more receptive, but you're still not happy about, um, you're not ready to move on or let anything go yet. You're just like, yeah, I can't take you back. Sorry. Okay. So that's what I have coming up for you guys, Aries. I hope that you find this helpful. The end of the week didn't look so much like fun. The rest of the week looked pretty decent, though. Let's see if Willie Dog's mama has a question for me here. Okay, no questions in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. Everybody have a fantastic, fantastic week. And remember, things are always working out well for you. And I will see you guys the next time around. Peace out.